You came home today, and before you even touched the door handle, they knew the sound of your car, the specific rhythm of your footsteps, the particular way your key sounds in the lock. That is different from every other key, in every other lock, in the entire world. And they were already there, already at the door, already waiting, spinning, crying, jumping, making sounds that are somewhere between a bark and a scream, looking at you like you just returned from a war, like they had genuinely considered that you might never come back. And you walked in, dropped your bag, maybe laughed, maybe said hi, maybe gave them a quick pat, and moved on with your evening. And your dog, who had been building to that moment for hours, let you, and settled, and went back to their spot, and waited for tomorrow. But here is what you missed. That greeting at the door was not excitement, not entirely. It was not just happiness, not just love. It was a complete emotional event, with layers so deep, and meanings so specific, that once you understand them, you will never walk through that door the same way again. Welcome to Dog IQ. Subscribe right now if you are new, because every single week we give you one more reason to be completely changed by the dog waiting for you at home. Today, we decode the greeting, everything it is, everything it means, and everything your dog has been trying to tell you every single time they run to that door. Before we go into everything the greeting means, I need you to think about something. Think about the last time you came home. How long were you gone? What did your greeting look like? Was it a full explosion, spinning, jumping, crying? Or was it quieter, a tail wag and a lean? Did your dog follow you immediately after the greeting? Or did they settle back into the room? Did you respond fully? Or did you move past it? Hold those details, because every single one of them means something. And by the end of this video, you will understand your specific dog's greeting in a completely new way. Before we decode each layer of the greeting, you need to understand what is happening inside your dog's body in the minutes and hours before you arrive, because the greeting does not start at the door. The greeting starts long before you get home. Research using hidden cameras and biometric monitoring in dogs has revealed something extraordinary. In the 45 minutes before their owner typically arrives home, dogs begin showing measurable physiological changes. Heart rate increases. Cortisol that has been elevated throughout the day begins to shift. Body posture changes. Movement increases. Vigilance toward the door or window intensifies. Your dog begins preparing for your arrival before you have even left work, before you have even started the drive home, before you have any idea that they are already waiting. And here is the part that will change how you think about every commute. The research on dog cognition suggests that dogs have a sense of time based on chemical signals. Your scent fades from the house at a measurable rate, and your dog, whose nose is 40 times more powerful than yours, can detect the passage of time through the gradual diminishment of your scent in the environment. So when your scent has faded to a specific level, the level that corresponds to how long you are typically away, your dog's body begins the process of anticipating your return. They are not guessing, they are reading, and what they read has been building toward that moment at the door for hours. The first layer of the door greeting, relief, pure neurological relief. And this is the one most owners never see, because it is hidden beneath the excitement, hidden beneath the spinning and the jumping and the sounds. But it is the deepest layer of all. When you walk through that door, your dog's nervous system, which has been in a state of elevated activation since the moment you left, receives the signal it has been waiting for. You are back. The worst did not happen. I am safe. And the biological response to that signal is profound. Cortisol drops. Dopamine surges. The amygdala, which has been monitoring for threat, deactivates. The parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and restore system, finally switches on. And all of that neurological release, all of that biology shifting at once, expresses itself as what you see at the door. The spinning, the crying, the jumping, the sounds. This is not your dog being dramatic. This is your dog's entire nervous system exhaling at once. After hours of holding its breath, the intensity of the greeting is directly proportional to the level of stress your dog experienced while you were away. The bigger the greeting, the harder the wait. Remember that the next time you walk through that door and your dog loses their mind, you are not seeing excitement. You are seeing the size of what they carried while you were gone. The second layer, confirmation. When your dog greets you at the door, they are confirming something that their entire nervous system needed to verify. You are you. Not just that you came back, but that you are really you. The specific you, the particular combination of scent and sound and energy that their entire world is built around. In the first 30 seconds of your arrival, your dog is running a complete identity confirmation. Their nose is working at extraordinary speed, reading thousands of chemical signals simultaneously. Where you went, went, who you encountered, what you ate, how you are feeling, whether you are stressed or calm or sad or excited, whether you are healthy, whether anything has changed, and they are cross-referencing all of that against their internal map of you, the most detailed map of any specific human that has ever been created by any being on earth, because your dog has been studying you since the day they met you, and the confirmation they receive at the door is the most comprehensive health and status check you will ever receive from anyone in your life. Your doctor sees you once a year. Your dog checks on you every single day, and their assessment is more detailed, more accurate, and more caring than any examination you will ever have. The third layer, reconnection, and this is the one that requires the most from you, because reconnection is not passive, cannot happen while you drop your bag and check your phone and move into the kitchen. Reconnection requires your participation. Here is why this matters so profoundly. Dogs are social animals. Their entire psychological well-being is built around connection with their pack, with you, and when you leave, that connection does not just pause. It breaks, partially, not completely, but partially. The physical presence, the scent confirmation, the energy exchange, the thousand small, non-verbal communications that happen when you are in the same space, all of those go offline when you leave, and your dog spends the day without them, operating on the memory of connection rather than the reality of it. And when you come home, their entire relational system is ready to reconnect, ready to restore what was interrupted, ready to come back online. And the quality of your response at that door determines the quality of that reconnection. A distracted arrival, a half pat while looking at your phone, a see you in a minute while walking to another room, leaves the reconnection incomplete. Your dog's system is ready, but the other side of the connection was not fully present, and they feel that, not dramatically, not visibly, but in the particular way they settle, or do not fully settle, after a greeting that was not fully received. What does full reconnection look like? You stop completely before you do anything else. You get down to their level. You let them sniff you. You make eye contact. You speak to them. Not baby talk, not performance. Real words, real presence. I am home. I missed you. You did good today. 30 seconds. That is all it takes to complete the reconnection your dog's entire system has been building toward for hours. Layer number 4, and this one will make you pay attention to the greeting differently forever. Sometimes, your dog's greeting at the door is more than welcome home. Sometimes, it is a report, a debrief. I need to tell you something. Dogs who experience something significant during your absence, a strange noise, a visitor, a moment of fear or confusion, will often express this in the intensity and specific quality of the greeting. The experienced dog owner learns to read the difference. A normal greeting has a specific rhythm, intense initial excitement that decreases progressively over 30 to 60 seconds, like a wave that peaks and settles. But a reporting greeting is different. It does not settle in the same way. The dog comes back again, and makes direct eye contact with unusual intensity, and perhaps physically leads you to a specific area of the house, or sits and looks at you with a quality of attention that says, I am trying to tell you something. Are you listening? This is your dog attempting to communicate information they gathered in your absence that they need you to know, and most owners miss it entirely. They interpret the persistent greeting as neediness, as over-attachment, as something to manage or discourage, when actually, their dog is simply trying to file a report. The next time your greeting does not fully settle, the next time your dog keeps coming back to you after the initial hello, follow them, literally follow them, see where they lead, see what they show you, because sometimes the reporting greeting reveals something important. A window left open, something knocked over, a strange smell near the perimeter of the house. Your dog was protecting your space all day, and they need you to know that they did their job. Now let us talk about the greeting that most owners worry about. The quiet greeting. You come home, and your dog does not explode. They look up, they wag, they come to you, but quietly, calmly, without the drama, and some owners feel hurt by this. My dog does not get excited when I come home. Maybe they do not love me as much. Here is the truth, and it is actually beautiful. The quiet greeting is often the sign of the most secure attachment. Research on dog attachment styles, which parallel human attachment styles in remarkable ways, shows that securely attached dogs who are confident that their owner will return, dogs who have not experienced abandonment or unpredictable departures, express their greeting more quietly because they do not need the explosion. The explosion, that intensity, often comes from a nervous system that genuinely was not sure you were coming back. But a dog who knows, with complete confidence, that their person always comes home, can greet with a wag and a lean and soft eyes, because the relief relief is smaller, because the fear was smaller, because the security is larger. A quiet greeting is not less love. A quiet greeting is more peace. And building that peace in your dog's nervous system is one of the greatest gifts you can give them. Now we go into what your dog actually needs from the greeting, because understanding the meaning is only half of it. The other half is responding to it correctly. And there are 5 specific things your dog needs from the door greeting that most owners never give. Need number 1, your full presence for 30 seconds, not your half presence, not your presence while also doing something else. 30 full seconds, where the greeting is the only thing happening. Your dog has been waiting for this moment for hours. Give it 30 seconds of your complete self. Need number 2, permission to complete the sniff. Let them smell you. All of you, stand still for 15 seconds and let them read everything they need to read. Where you went, who you saw, what you ate, how you feel. This is not your dog being strange. This is your dog downloading the information they need to fully confirm you are home and update their map of you. Let them finish. Need number 3, eye contact, not staring, not confrontational. Soft, warm, mutual eye contact that says, I see you, I am here, we are connected again. This activates the oxytocin response in both of you more powerfully and more quickly than almost any other form of connection available. 15 seconds of soft eye contact at the door. Need number 4, your voice, something spoken, not shouted in excitement, not high-pitched performance, something real, spoken in your normal voice. I am home, I missed you, good dog. Your dog does not understand every word, but they understand the tone, the warmth, the specific timbre of your voice that they have been missing all day, and that tells them, better than anything else, that everything is right. Need number 5, the calm after the storm, after the initial greeting, after the 30 seconds of full presence. Help your dog settle, not by ignoring them, not by sending them away, but by moving calmly through the transition from arrival to evening. Because the transition from greeting energy to settled energy is a skill your dog develops through repetition, through consistent calm arrivals, through a pattern that says, I am home, we greeted, and now we are just here, together, and everything is exactly as it should be. There is a 7th layer to the door greeting, and it is the most important one, the one beneath all the science, beneath the cortisol and the oxytocin and the attachment research. Beneath all of it is this: your dog has given you something today. They gave you a day of waiting, a day of protecting your space, a day of carrying the particular loneliness of being the one who stays behind, a day of listening for your footsteps, a day of keeping your scent alive in their memory and your absence manageable through every tool available to them. And at the end of that day, they run to the door for you, not for food, not for a walk, for you. And the greeting they give you, in all its spinning and crying and jumping glory, is the physical expression of everything they felt in every hour of every day you were gone. They are not greeting you, they are telling you, in the only language they have, that being yours is the best thing that ever happened to them. And the 30 seconds you give them at that door, the full presence, the soft eye contact, the real voice, the permission to complete the sniff, is your answer in the only language they need. I am home. I know what today cost you, and I am here, completely, for 30 seconds that are worth more than everything else in your evening. Think about the number of times your dog has greeted you at the door. Every day of their life with you, hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Every single one, a complete emotional event. Every single one, carrying every layer we described today. Relief, confirmation, reconnection, reporting, security expressed as calm, and always, at its deepest, the particular joy of a being who simply loves you, more than you know, more than words, more than science can fully contain. And in most of those moments, we walked through the door and moved on, not from indifference, from not knowing, from nobody ever telling us what was actually happening on the other side of that door. Now you know, and knowing changes things, not perfectly, not every day, but today, tonight, when you come home and they are at the door, you will stop, you will get down, you will let them sniff, you will make eye contact, you will speak, and in 30 seconds, you will give them something that they have been waiting for every single day. 3 things before this video ends. First, tonight when you come home, stop at the door. Before you put down your bag, before you check your phone, before you do anything, stop and give them 30 seconds. All of it. Second, drop a comment below. What does your dog's greeting look like? Explosion, quiet lean, reporting behavior. Tell us, because every description in these comments is a greeting finally being understood by someone who finally knows what to look for. Third, share this video with every dog owner you know, because somewhere right now, someone is walking past their dog's greeting without knowing what they are walking past. Send this to them. One share, one dog finally fully fully greeted. If this video changed how you will come home tonight, give it a thumbs up right now. Subscribe to Dog IQ. Every single week, we decode one more moment that you thought was ordinary and show you how extraordinary it has always been. Hit the bell, all notifications on, and we will see you in the next one. Your dog is at the door right now. In their heart, they are always at the door, waiting for you to come home. Paw prints.